I was wondering if you can give us some information just about New Directions in general, what you like about it, what you don't like about it, anything at all you want to speak to, please.
Well, I like the separation outings.
Okay.
The trips down to Miami and the pool hall outing that you guys started when I first got here.
Okay. What's fun about pool hall?
To be honest, the smoking cigarettes inside.
Okay.
Not something you can do in New York, but
Right.
also the hanging out and
Socialize.
playing against other students on like something that's more normal, like something normal people that weren't in a program would do.
Cool.
And you sort of fit into it like you're just out with friends, not part of the program.
Were you able to connect with some friends since you've been down here?
Oh yeah, I had a very good friend for a while before she went back home, and making friends is harder when you're not living in the preserve, but
Right.
still.
Right. So you lived in the preserve for a while, and then you moved out and got your own apartment, right?
Yes.
And do you like that better than the preserve, or
It has its ups and downs.
ups and downs? Okay.
Away from all the people that gives it like a college like dorm feel where you're passing people on the sidewalk and it's like, hey, I know you
Right.
from around, or you're at the pool area and hey, I know you guys, like
Right.
get to talk about the program at the pool area.
Is that good or bad?
That's good because
That's good.
it helps facilitate meeting new people
Right.
without being awkward about it.
Cool. Yeah. And what's good about living outside the preserve? What do you like about that?
Less drama.
Less drama. Okay. Less around the other students. More.
You know, less around the people that seem to hang around the preserve.
Which outings to Miami did you like? Which ones were you referencing?
The 5K one, which
right.
I also like the fact that I was able to go down to Miami, hang out, see the people there, see the booths, but then go off and meet my other friend who I know that lives down in Miami.
Did you actually do the 5K?
No, I actually left when you guys started the 5K.
Okay.
I did
You're
my own
supposed
5K to the bus stop though.
That's good. Well, it's good that you enjoyed the event and you participated. That's really good.
Oh, and I also really like the fancy, what was it, the gala and the boat, not the boat show, the motor show.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Deerfield Beach Gala. Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
What did you like about that? Just get dressed up, or?
Just the feel of it. Like, it's less you're on a budget and you're trying to stick to some small budget in some small apartment. It gives it like a richer feel.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah. It was a nice event.
Yeah.
I get a lot of questions from students that are thinking about coming here about what are the other students like here, and will I find people that I could be friends with? What's your general impression about the students that go here and the range of types of students?
There's definitely a large range.
Right.
It's sort of like high school. There's the nerdy group that likes their things, like the comic group, and
Video
gaming group, and then there's the group that likes to cause trouble,
Right.
the troublemakers. Then there's the intelligent group. By intelligent, I mean actually sits around and talks about smart things.
All right. Anything else you think you could think of that might be helpful for someone who is considering coming to New Directions?
Patience. It's a little complicated at first, and the first few weeks seems very overwhelming, and the groups are a hassle at first. But once I stopped going to the groups and was in school, I missed the groups.
Wow.
So
Look at that. That's interesting.
take advantage of the groups while you still get to go to them.
What about the apartments here at the preserve? How are they?
Good and bad. They're very nice, open and bigger. The kitchens are what I miss the most, because my kitchen is half the size now, if not the third. But
How about the recreational activities at the preserve? Did you take advantage of those?
I was struggling at the time, so I didn't get out much.
Okay.
But I definitely loved that there was the option to go play basketball, and that the hot tub was somewhere you could meet people, even if you were just like, I would walk my dogs at night and I'd see people hanging out there, and you were never really alone in the neighborhood, which is nice, because at my new place, you walk around the neighborhood at night and it's empty. Maybe you'll see a car.
Did living in the preserve make you feel like you were living on your own? Like, did it give you a feeling of independence? Or?
Oh yeah, it was definitely more independent, and I also liked that I was closer to the office, so it was less of a hassle when I was called into the office. It wasn't like a huge trek for me.
Right. I think a lot of people don't realize, although they're living in their own apartments, they're sort of held to their schedules, right? To their meeting times. Can you talk a little bit about that, how that works here at New Directions? Or?
Yeah, that was a struggle I definitely had at first. The time management, and definitely having the person that came and woke me up in the morning and made sure I was going into the office was helpful at first, because living on my own, it was like, oh, my dad's not here to pester me, to come wake me up and leave.
Right.
No one's making sure I have to go. But with the people that come around and make sure you're out for the day.
And you're doing a lot of that, you're really doing on your own now, right? So there's sort of a progression, I guess?
Yeah, took some time, still not the greatest with time management, but definitely still working on it.
Is it something that you were able to get some help with while you're here? Or?
Yeah, and definitely the consequences, as much as I hate to admit it, have played some part in me still showing up.
Anything else you could think of? Or?
No, just, I guess, give it a chance, and it might not be what you expect when you first get here, but you'll adjust.
Okay. Was it helpful?
Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
all right. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.